Okay, we're here to talk to another sports club. We'd like you to introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about the background of your club and what your club is.
So my name is Heath Wilson and I'm the president of the Melbourne Rovers. The Melbourne Rovers is Australia's only gay and lesbian soccer club, or also known as a football club, in the nation. And we've been around for the last 7 years.
And over that 7 years, how has the club evolved?
So, we've expanded into various competitions. More people have been joining the club, and we've also been building, gay and lesbian soccer in Australia through the support of some Sydney teams also.
And so you said the club's been growing. So who does the club actually cater for in terms of your potential membership?
So anyone that hasn't played soccer for a long time, or are interested in playing soccer, or potentially have never played before. So we cater to a wide variety of people of various skill levels, and we're all inclusive environment, so anyone can come and play.
Well, what if I've never played soccer before, but I've got inspired by the World Cup or the Asian Cup because, Aussies are doing really well?
Yeah, well, that's fantastic. So we've got, for those starters, we've got some social soccer that happened on the weekend, and also just a midweek kick around. And also if you're wanting to finesse those skills or get serious, we have training during the week also for our winter competition. So people can come along and train along.
Okay, so you've got different sessions for different skill levels, or all at the same time but separated around?
All at the same time, separated around. So people, depending on their availability, can come and join pretty much whenever they like. It's all inclusive, so it doesn't really matter about your skill level. It's a very supportive environment, so it works well.
Okay, so are there set nights of the week and the weekend where you train, and where do you train?
So our winter base is up in the north in Clifton Hill, and during the summer we're based out in South Yarra on the weekends. But we play, depending on which division and area we're playing in, we can play wherever in Victoria or metropolitan Melbourne.
Okay, so here's a hypothetical. I get a bit excited. I want to join the club, but I'm a real rookie and I'm a bit nervous. Maybe I've never played a team sport before, and I've had a bad experience when I was a kid at primary school not getting picked in the team. Like, how does the club help support someone like that or mentor them through that process in the first couple of months?
So, they can come along to training. It's not, as I mentioned, it's inclusive, so there's no high pressure when it comes to training and getting involved to build up that confidence. And the great thing about the Melbourne Rovers in the women's or the men's team, or if they're combined during the summer period, is that it's really supportive and a great bunch of people who are willing to help out. So it's always good to be able to get some new pointers.
Okay, and what kind of, if I'm, the opposite side of it, I'm really hyper competitive and I want to get involved in, competitive football or soccer.
Yep.
Do you cater for someone like that as well?
Yeah, so the most serious comps we have run in the summer and the winter comp. So if people really want to get in there and play the 11-a-side outdoor comp in the winter while it's pouring rain and mud's flying everywhere, they can get involved in that and come along to training once or twice a week. So,
right. So, tell me about your history, how you got involved, and what being part of the club Rovers has meant for you.
So I've been around the club since its inception, and I'm very lucky to have one of my mates who set up the club from the initial days back in 2008. And so I've been playing every year since then, which is awesome, and I really love it, and it reignited my passion for soccer as a player. I hadn't played since high school, so I'd had a good 10-year gap between playing the round ball that I love so much. So, I was able to get back into it. The great thing about, playing for the Melbourne Rovers, whether it be in the winter or the summer, is, the nice people you get to meet, the all-inclusive environment and supportive club that we play for. So.
Okay, so you've sold me. How do I find out more about Melbourne Rovers? I want to sign up.
You want to sign up? Well, you can Google Melbourne Rovers. We've got a website, or you can check us out on Facebook. That's the most up-to-date and keeps us across what's going on a weekly basis around soccer and what's happening in Melbourne.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.